Yes, I'm more about being the Amanyosem Jumedi, so original TV. I find I do sway yene opinion on the president and I say Penia or da a importers and exporters association of Ghana or more craniama if you're maneba or memo no mom do and yame free a Ghana memo kwamano. Na unse Ghana die any die fra die num ni nyina dodo na fra manone na de ba including toothpick any say be tissue toilet paper ni nyina yetimi ye kra edi fra manone na de ba na said ye niama si kwempeni se kekama funu kekama dampan ye kekama funu kekama dampan said ye nyina monkane abo isi ye be kosoro ensu bo be kosoro already ashinti ade bo kosoro petrol bo de akosoro no sunsuaso be ne wo kanse komono kosoro no osu betimi a comment Facebook live streaming no comment wase na face so WhatsApp number na that screen so betimi a comment ho Yera Samson Asaki Awin Gobet ono ene ye president edema Ghana Importers and Exporters Association openi akwaba
Inuya
apome de
adum
kromoti say
it says no hune no it is ehina yeguso
say petrol bo kosro anase transportation fare kosra e economy e de na be affect obi oso a benefit no say increase price hike kosra this say mo members importers and exporters are more Ghana say petrol bo kosro anase transportation fare kosra more benefit anase e go to your disadvantage
you me das ahunto mami fa akonjawe me chia Ghana for ina
Ghana for that
na me chia kusase for ewo Ghana bibiara last Thursday me jahako boku
okay
me crew
okay
na ya corner so ya mami 2 be Ephraim na ya koye yi ya ba ko yi on the 6th and ya ba ko yi on the 7th
okay
on the 6th na ya yi ni wi na ya say ya call reception oha na ti na news bi beto ya say ya this say ba ko pe our distinguished politician and a distinguished lawyer of course of substance an illustrious son of Kusak, Honorable John Debure, say Ofrim. Hey, Papa Yantise Nitiapo
Mountain Yadi.
Yantishi, man, guess the week I call on Thursday, the man they cramp or Mukoye meeting our Zebila District Hall. Yes, Papa Crack Kasaye. What happened? And yet only Kusak so for Kwana free. Edikase wo hwe Honorable Debure ejuma obeye PNDC to 2004 obedi MP Rupa bill so num say no account the member of parliament amoko around most of the countries now to seek Ghanaian views about the Rupa bill no and then when you come to the legal fraternity say ye ina Ghana for ina ya akọ na Zugurana Bognap, the overlord of Kusak, and all of us, say, you have free idea. We can't replace. Our hearts are broken. I've just flown back this evening. I said, I want to make us no bogo. Okay. We are never by. Okay. Yeah, good to hear. Say, Honorable Debure film. Your bomb price. Let such a thing happen to us now. And we meti haya sesia meti hano na manye disturbing messages so every boku say another part of boku tam hono boku hono say mampusi and kusazi meeting and last time all our 5 MPs went home to talk to the youth, to talk to everybody. That matter say let's respect, let's embrace peace no. Since then, no, I think they are anti-bonibio. In Bria, let me say, Omako Suti Kusaza for baby, about say 2 people or 3 people is dead. And the point is, we are even going for farming. That's the danger. Say a kodo, it is a farming season. if this thing is happening, how can we farm? How can the Kusazi farm? How can Mampusi farm? How can we take care of our mothers and our wives and the children? Did you say what I'm seeing this evening? It is uncalled for. We need to give peace a chance. So, business itself should be a cover free. Krumbi, but this Sanyam Bransa or Bokuna. A bomb person, Yankupon, Isani, Bono Film. We those who have been there as you dream by Boku. Because whether you like it or not, man, principle there, if they don't find, they can't eat. Whether you like it or not, Kusas for say, and dog, young Twindy. And if you have, if this conflict is happening within farming season, you know, I think, say, it is a saddened, I'm sad as a Kusas person, Kusas man, and I'm sad as someone from the Boku traditional area, and whether youth from Kusaku, youth from Mampu, we need total peace so that at least development can come.
I like the message.
But last time I saw that the DC was complaining how much is being invested, and the most another person, and I don't know whether if the police are in Boku and cannot take such a person on to find out why are you writing this type of. They call it the person Mosi BBB. If you see the kind of write Mosi Naba, if you see the kind of things that he's writing in his Facebook page, I expect the police administration to take it on.
I'm sure. So once I go public,
exactly,
police will take
the police administration should be able, because this person is Oyenipa. It's a living person. Onye air. He's not invisible. He should either be in Boku or outside Boku. And the kind of writing that he's writing is bringing provocative, and that can cause chaos, and that can lead to both Mampusi and Kusazi in Boku cannot even go out to farm because everybody will live in fear. So please, we need peace to prevail in Boku. And enough is enough. Every region, this 16 region that we have in this country, every region has, you'll be able to point that these people, these tribes are from here. Kusazis are from Upper East region. Boku is the traditional area. Mampusi are from Northeast region. Nalergo is their traditional, their overlord area. I can go to Mampusi, Nalergo and install the chief there and say, no chief here. It's the same thing. Mampusi are settlers in Boku. We've been living fair with some of their children, high school with them in Boku Sek. And other areas, even in Accra, even if you come to my house, so Mampusi lives in my area, my community. I live in the same community with them. We have peace. Why is that? When we get back to Boku, we cannot tell our people that this shouldn't happen. I am so sad. So please, I know they are listening, and we don't want to hear anything again. What has happened this evening? This should be our last stop, and let peace prevail in Boku. So back to your question.
That's it.
So my condolences to the Honorable Ndebubre's family, and my condolences to the people that have just lost their life this evening. And we pray that may Allah protect all of us.
Amen.
Yes, you asked me a very strategic question. Ade, and in Brawia, me free Tamalebano. I paid 604 or so
604
to fly from Tamale to Accra.
604.
Exactly. So that is how I felt in my pocket. Same thing. If it were to be goods that were coming from Tamale to Accra, don't you think that I paid $430 something when I was going on last week Thursday? That was on the 5th, right?
For a flight.
Yeah, for a flight.
Which you are 437.
430 something.
And I will buy 604.
So you can see the difference.
Wow.
So it's affecting everybody, everywhere. Same applies to Obi Abako over Fanima Free Temaport. Or you never know what Temaport. Or the never look at that Noro region. I remember when I was coming, I was engaging an agent. And I got to say, taking a container 40 feet within Tema, Temaport, Tema, industrial enclave. If you don't pay, you will pay 1,500.
Within Tema Hornum now.
Good. if you are bringing to Accra, Tema to Accra, if you don't pay 1,008 to 1,009.
Okay.
If you are taking to Kumasi, I think it's about 4,900 to almost 5,000. If you are taking to Tamale, it's about 5,500. If you are taking to Boku, it's about 8,000 plus.
Container?
Yes, to take container from the port. I'm sure Kumasi will tell you when they are cleared from Tekwara port to take a container to Kumasi, take a container to Shinyane, take a container to Tamale, take a container to Bolga or Boku. That is how. So with this 20%, so assuming you have to pay 1,005 within Tema, but to Tema in that maybe free zone area and not Tema industrial area, 20%, well 20% on 1,005, it will shoot. So as soon as it shoot up, it is going to have a reflection on the price of goods, the commodity you are going to buy tomorrow. And my artist said, yes, minister says he's going to meet the GPRT people by on Wednesday. Yes, I'm But the GPRTU has issued a statement. If I were to be the RCC people that you talk, what do you call them? Road coordinating council, what do you call them?
Yeah.
They should have been proactive. They have not been proactive. They have waited till these people, the GPRTU, issued a statement, and you now come back to issue a counter statement saying that the people should not respect. Then you are telling the people that they should work to work tomorrow.
Well,
because these GPRT people and this consent transport union people, they are very powerful people. And it's going to happen. So what they ask you have to, it's too late. I think the gentleman said they sent a letter by 17th and they were not hearing, and the people were calling the minister office and they were not getting feedback. So and then of course the president May Day address provoked them.
Why should President May Day address in the provoke? Because the president was sincere. He was just being sincere. Said, me ye sa taxes we free swa. Ghana, we are going to lose 4 billion Ghana cedis. Sabakwa revise it. Says Abana is instead of 6.9 billion. Now Abana is expecting 4.5 billion. And this Oko taxes here, the government is losing about 4 billion. Abana said no teacher workers and no they making sure the food be available to you drivers no be issue and one of they maintaining electricity. So the president was there since years. Why should that
agree
be like
agree,
a tool for
but
this?
The president Eja or Ejabia the backlash stop at you. The minister for the Minister of Transport, he's proactive. That one I know, but maybe it's get delaying, and that is causing us to go and pay what we are going to pay. I'm only hoping that the Wednesday meeting that they are talking about, it will come. But however, are you telling me that is the president reduce his entourage if he's moving? When they said that they are going to cut their coupons
by 50%.
By 50%, is that been done? Has that been done? Have we seen the president giving directives say, okay, to show to the public that we are very disciplined and we are concerned about the public purse? No. If you live within cantonment, as my minister, Roman Rich, as my minister, East Legon, as my minister, Labone, as my minister, Dansoma, as my minister, Airport Residential Area, as my minister, Achimota, as my minister, Tema, as my minister, please, if you are coming to office, come in your saloon car. All the V8s that are located to ministers and government appointees, pack them, put them at the pool. If you are going on trek here to Kumasi, that's why you need V8. If you are going from here to Takwara, that's why you need V8. If you are going from here to Boku, that's why you need V8. Apply right to the office of the chief of staff, then they allocate V8 for you to go. Have you done that?
No.
Every day, you go and the car is on. Till they close the meeting. If you are sitting in meeting for 4 hours, the car is still. What shows that they have cut down? They've cut down the coupon. What shows? Oh, okay. If you want to use the V8, Please, no more fuel for anybody. You've been paid so much. The last time they mentioned the allowances, deputy ministers, ministers of state. So buy your own fuel. Buy your fuel from your salary. How many MPs they are buying their fuel?
Yeah.
So buy your fuel. That is the discipline we are talking about. So the Ghanaian public and the GPRT will go, yeah, it's true. So they themselves, we have seen. Then we see that every morning. I think you've got to India, you see that small car, we say Uber cars. Some ministers of state are using those cars to office.
Yeah, for instance, the government in this area, that will not stop.
That will save.
That will not stop a year the fuel price at air cost through. Say a bit me as stabilize. Now
that would reduce government expenditure. Or you don't agree with me?
As for the government, surely it will go down.
Good.
And that will not stop the fuel price from
the people
going
that
up.
the government is disciplining itself before. Saying that if you are tightening your belt, you have to tighten your belt before you tell us to tighten your belt.
Okay.
You don't lose your belt and say, I should tighten my belt.
Fuel price.
How they are getting it?
Sure, fuel price is up.
Good.
Transportation fare and so up.
Yes.
About cost of doing business, about cost because cost of living and so about high.
Absolutely.
A kwambe na ufri say importers and exporters association. My members kwambe na msumbe timi afa so absorb at least the shocks, no. Said the ordinary consumer will not feel the full impact of this changes are cost away.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend to say they will absorb it. No, any business person would absorb it if he pays a certain amount to transport his wares, his cargo, aircon store, aircon warehouse, every aircon market center, and pay different double fare as we have been told this evening by 20%. We would like to reduce. No. So that is why every day you see the price keep changing. You buy a commodity today, a Chinabasa corner price na cost. But top pen away and a Chinabasa corner price na cost. Because so far as you move the cargo and pay different levies and charges on it, he has to pass it on to the final consumer. That is absolutely right.
Okay.
That was why when the government wanted to take the 50% member values, or they were taking 20%, I told them they shouldn't. Now, I saw you giving some statistics. Just this evening, before even then, while we are talking about government too, just this evening on our port community platform, where we have the Commissioner General, we have the Ghana Shippers Authority boss, everybody. Agents put in just for shipping line to release a bill of lading, just to print it for you. So this is your own container, the container the shipping line, or the free amount of buy. Yeah, asaka me baba me say me be yi me name. So my agent work on behalf of me, release the bill of lading for them to go and take my container. That alone, just to print it, a shipping line is taking 35.78 Ghana cedis. Just to print an A4 schedule for you. Just print it. Yes.
A sheet.
Just to print it. Yes.
38 Ghana cedis.
Yes. Now, another shipping company. The last time I spoke this at the day finance minister announced the 20% payment reversal. And I told them that unless they do all these things, because these are the things that is calculating making prices of goods higher in the market. A shipping line cost after importer or share the duty. Or share the duty or share the freight. So it's like me the name of free a bolga. Me the my STC, my chair in transport, my STC. STC di kodu bolga terminal. Then for me to go there, they will tell you local handling charges. After omojim transport fare you, local handling charges. They are the beer local handling charges free buy.
I know soon day. Local handling charges and soon day.
Local handling charges any day. It is nonsense. It's because you are murder and yet Juma wa ha. The Ghana law is only our laws no. It's only known for vulnerable people in society. But some people in society are being exempted. That's what with impunity. That no obia need Ghana ha. But people can say, why are you doing A, B, C, D? So called Nigeria, where the same ship. Echo Nigeria, the same ship, Echo Burkina Faso, the same ship, Echo Togo, the same ship, Echo South Africa, the same ship, Echo Kenya. Some of these charges that shipping lines are collecting in this country, no.
Burkina Faso their ship on Coho.
No, sorry, Mekan Africos.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Africos, yeah. What they are saying? Now, local handling charge in the day. Say ship no. Many of them contain a war, maybe America, Germany, whichever or Holland to bring in the container. You charge me for freight. I'm paying freight no less than $8,000 or $9,000 to you. At the time they were charging me, shipping line, I'm going to say, so I do tell a porter, because of how we expand our port, because of how we have invested more equipment into our port. This charging self, the turnaround time, we call something we call turnaround time. I reduce it drastically. Sometimes they bed within 24 hours, they discharge them.
Okay.
When they used to spend like 1 week or more.
Okay.
So the more you stay, you see the whole ship, no, I have space. And yet, a lot of pack. So this is the bet. This is a inside no occupy until say you know every you cannot another ship will not come unless they discharge you finish and you will move out and another ship can be called in. So the number of hours and days that you are occupying there, no, you call a port dues. You have to pay those monies to GPHA.
Okay.
You pay what we call terminal Steve Dory because Obedu Ghana no container who say ya who ship no lorry containers and I car company now on by discharge no and I'm saying the containers no your friend Steve Dory stuff no all those things are embedded in the freight because Munim say Obedu Ghana that was where the Bank of Ghana can say ma obia in charge your friend said $1 and I said no if you say that is wrong because Ghana Port and Harbour Authority law no, it is embedded PDC law no, it's embedded some of these services they are providing we call it overseas service.
Okay.
So they have to charge in dollars. Yes. So with this and that's why when you pay the freight then when they get to Ghana Steve Door port dues they will pay to the port authorities no. They take your freight into consideration. And about the Ghana. Then they will come back to tell no, Steve Doe they are paying, port dues they are paying, so they will charge the importer. Cleaning of container, washing of container, where with container. A company is charging a whooping some amount. Get that look apart from freight in Ojino, 7,300 Ghana per 40-footer container.
40-footer.
After the panel charge duty you or freight man say from container.
Import duty and
don't come duty buy there. Me see shipping line no. Oje wu container free amaneba no. I want to what you have freight man. But we freight now to or the free Hong Kong. But you paid freight like let's say $8,000. So obedi to port. No obedi ha. Set up the number of days always stay home. You're supposed to pay from the $8,000. Steve Doe machine the Bible discharge who container no. They're supposed to pay from the $8,000.
Okay.
There's no need for them to come back to bail you. And that is what they are doing to Ghanaians.
And that cost, no?
They will come back and charge you. If you don't pay this money, they don't release the container. You will give the container. Wow. So, important contract on the freight. Oba, or contract 7,300 just to collect, to take his 40-footer container from shipping liner. Before he went to pay duty, let's say, over 70,000 or more. If you can in a bomber or the name of a marketer, plus this transportation on charge more. But I'm saying some of these charges are of no use. Of course, container no say before container.
With this charge, you can was a buying benefit or one I say shipping lines and kind of benefit.
Say a buy benefit or so. Any VAT na buy benefit also.
Okay.
Any VAT.
VAT.
VAT no. Because or tax or just ask no. Then probably at the end of the month say to your corporate tax. So maybe VAT na or charge it on it. Now even the shipping line will not make sure that they will make sure that when they charge $7,000 for already maybe they aim that their own is maybe 5,000 or 6,000. Maybe I buy VAT will be guess like maybe 1,000 or 800 or something. But the chunk of it will go to the shipping lines. Because they will check, because 17% of it. Now it's 19.2. So they will know. They will make sure that they have a mark. If this they are charging, a chunk of it will go to them, and the small will come to government. So the government should, as on BBN, on business to say, why?
More Babia Importers and Exporters Association for instead the issue I will raise. More appropriate quarters are multiple a channel or more grievances and in Yama Montias, especially when it comes to these port issues. Abino ethic decision.
Appropriate quarters any superior authority almost a lawyer. Any judge on their own court.
How can they be judges on in their own court?
Who superior authority actor? They are to do the job I'm doing here. To protect the interests of Jadifo, especially Omo supers. To help them grow their business. Okay, the last year I was talking about issues in relation to superior authority going to collaboration with Ghana Maritime Authority, Ghana Revenue Authority, to get in collaboration with NIC, National Insurance Commission, to say they've come out with a MRA, say we are important now, found never free man, but now one talk insurance for Ghana. I bet you am out coaching. Yeah, be so say who say MRA ye the man no di ojumo utia say who kokai who umre no say you would rather go under Ghana Revenue Authority to sign a memorandum with NIC, National Insurance Commission. I say, Jadifo na over protect no. Why say say over okofa never free man neba. Na on yet on fight insurance for Ghana. Obet onko da FE. And I can say.
Onko tnefe.
That mean onko you bet you work court.
Onko da fiase.
Fiase. You want him say that's a kete no. Maybe my business me no. Maybe we supply our China. Me know because of trust and loyalty. You just the first or the name of mamma on credit basis. Say never free new crew me bar on high seas a bar. Anything that happened to the goods at the high seas, and you me am responsibility. Until say goods me bar do Ghana, na me dey come market cotton. As I bet you aneka. So say o send goods na mamma on credit basis. The insurable interest na aye obi a oyeda odi no name no mamma say on credit basis because on the high seas coming is punusekia na if there's explosions say a sinkia the ship na sinkia he lost I don't lose because I've not paid it is only when I order the goods and I paid in ahead before they bring me the goods so that means it's payable I've paid already then I will have the insurable interest because the chairman the free amount in the back then I have to insure it now based on that it should be open to insurance companies to come and lobby me. Enterprise or Vanguard or what Glyco to come and lobby Mr. Zaki. If the kind of insurance that I would maybe overseas insurance. We also have the financial muscles like them. So come and take the cover from us. So that say anything happen to your goods on the high seas, we are capable to pay you. It's a competition. It's an open market. Then I will be convinced to go at the start. I will take my policy to cover my goods because I paid 1 million Ghana cedis to my supplier already.
Has Ghanaian insurance company show interest in that sector? And Abana deny and I said they don't have the capacity.
No, don't get confused. Insurance companies are to come and tell you that never way I will talk free amount of maybe 1 million Ghana cedis. You want to cover for you.
Okay.
So in case of eventuality, so that it doesn't say on the high seas coming, they say it exploded, and now the ship got sunk. Then if you have already paid the supplier, then you have lost. But say supplier the more on credit basis, he will have the insurable interest. So on another insured, but say many my talk already and I paid it. Then any insurance in Ghana should come to lobby me.
Okay.
That come and take policy with that. Maybe initially I take insurance cover in Europe.
And yes, currently yes,
No. Currently that's not how it is.
Okay.
What they have trying to do is that they are trying to shippers are trying to go into collaboration with or memorandum. They've entered, not that they are going. They have entered memorandum with NIC and GRA. For them to go, and they're going for the law. It's already law. They passed it already. That it's compulsory. They are going to impose it onto the importer. And I'm say, no, you cannot do that. Because if a hunter is buying the goods on credit, and your supplier is sending the goods to you on credit to sell in Ghana and pay him, he who is selling has insurable interest, not you. But if a hunter bought the goods and paid to his supplier, and the goods are not coming, any insurer can walk to your office and say, okay, this is your goods you are buying. We are capable to cover it for you.
So, per all these examples.
So I'm saying that where we can go, where the Johnny Fonda can say, shipping like Chisimi, where's Simi, any shippers authority no.
Okay.
They live, they are core mandate, and they are doing things that have not even nearby their mandate.
That's another issue. Now, said okay, when I Americans say Niama air cost or port honum to get your things out, we can say Niama Shadama business and cost the Musipeno. Now, Naya Tutu Petrum said okay. Over all this process in Munich, whether good or bad, whether tedious or easy. Now you container now, you still need to transport a Niamana deco. A company say, yeah, the situation like this, it is somehow help the importer or the exporter to grow his business, or another they are likely to collapse.
It's eating your capital. Assuming without admitting that the person used to pay 1,500 to take container within the industrial area of Tema, and now it's 20%. Unless government say, okay, 20% will absorb it. Still pay your 1,500. Then don't increase the price. And I'm But if government is unable to do that, then the importer will have to move from 1,500 to maybe 1,800 or 2,000. Then he has to increase his price in order to be floating. What do you say? Other than that, then you go out of business. That's why I'm saying that it's not only transportation alone that makes the price of goods also increase, goes high. Some of these charges are maybe one amount. So obi turn in Nema. Or to have free my shipping line. Shipping line, but do Ghana. Release my bill of lading for my agent to take my container away. No, we should budget 35 point something. Just to print A4 sheets for the panel. 2, my 12 freight man, when you say Ghana, you have a responsibility to fulfill. You pay occupancy dues to GPHA. You pay stevedoring charges to GPHA. It's embedded in the freight. You get to Ghana here, then you are charging additional port dues. Okay, last year we were talking about it. The shipper said the road letter to the shipping lines asking them to take that thing off. It's still running. We will take cleaning of container. We will take what now? This cleaning of container wasn't of container. Apart from say I was okay for what do you call it?
Spare parts.
Spare parts. Engine no. Oil na dirty oil a fuel container no. And now maybe frozen food for na maybe they've not been able to keep it for the temperature 5%, 0.5% no. Now sure bad now I don't know for. Obi akofa TV and our laptops, iPad now or container, a dry cargo. Abansan obaji cleaning container and all evacuation container.
But omongini na.
These are charges that shippers authority must come. This is why shippers we will complain to shippers authority. This is what this shipping line is doing. And shippers authority will come and say, look, you can't take this by law, you can't take this. And sign a letter and it will work.
If shippers authority and answer government in the BUM, that's what to me resolve all these Americans say unfair charges are subject to a mutual. Would it somehow the cost of living goods and services between?
Of course. So
well, there have been several instances, and never because all you four importers, abandon to stabilize this dollar now, you be a betting your muscle. You bear a pepper, we won't see any reduction. The government can go in, fight on your behalf, and also make us on your behalf. But at the end of the day, import and export and over benefit, you will not pass it on. Say the way I say ordinary consumer no benefit.
Ahunto. So you're from Ahunto. Just last week or so, or last 2 weeks, I saw a maritime news in the US. Company, Okoyi nneɛma wɔ ship line hɔ or the container Ghana here or the container because you have to deposit because in case or the container free omo econo maybe that container